Okay, one more example of advanced parameters. So we're going to use this visualization that we worked on last time. Okay, so this is the demographic file, with GDP and healthcare expense and infant mortality and that kind of stuff. So we prepared this chart where this is GDP in year 2012 in descending order, and we did a secondary calculation where we have a running sum of the percentage of GDP to the total. So this is 22.5% is the percentage of total worldwide GDP. Okay, but what percentage of it is the United States? And then the next one would be the first two combined, United States and China combined. What is the proportion relative to the total GDP internationally? Okay. So this is what we did. Suppose if we want to highlight the top 5 or top 10 GDP. Okay. Now this is not filtering, so this is not basic parameter where we select X number of, okay, like here, the row index, we can select how many we want to display. That's not what we are after. We want to highlight with some color a top X number of countries. So again, we start with create parameter. Okay, so let's see, top N GDP. Okay. And since this is a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on, you have to change it to an integer. This is how many countries we want. And let's say current value, let's use say 10, and suppose we want in a range going from 5 to 25 in steps of 5. Okay. So that's the parameter, and make it visible. The next step is to make it visible. So we have the how many we want is now user selectable. Okay. Now what we want to do then is to look at the index number and then see if the index number is less than or equal to this top 10, then we want those bars to be highlighted. Okay. So what we need is a true-false Boolean field that will tell us whether the index number is less than or equal to the top N that we want. Right? So we create a new calculated field, and let's call this in top N or not. Okay. So here the formula is simply the row ID. We have row index field already. Row index less than or equal to top N GDP. So that's a Boolean. If it is true, then it is 1. If it is not true, if it is above that limit, then it will be 0. So this is a Boolean field in which we are using the advanced parameter, the parameter that we have already created. Now all we have to do is to drag that and drop it into color, and there you go. So now if you change this, okay, then 15 will get, top 15 will get highlighted. Click one more, the top 20 will get highlighted. So again, this is a process by which you're giving interactivity to the user.